Hello everybody, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching for another daily vlog. We're starting off the day in the car. We're headed to the pediatrician bright and early this morning. Nobody's sick or anything, it's just Nate's checkup time. We're actually like a month late on his checkup. I thought I had the appointment scheduled, and then by the time I realized it, we were about to go out of town for vacation, and I don't know. Their whole system's been down at our pediatrician, so I think I was scheduled, and then they lost it or something. I don't know. So we are going to get his checkup. He has to have a checkup every 3 months for the medicine he takes. So we're not quite a whole month off, but a little bit off. So I called yesterday and they were able to get him in this morning. So we're going to go over there and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Nate does really great at checkups. The only part he doesn't like is if they have to look in his ears. He's not crazy about that. But usually, unless he's having ear pain, they don't really push it. The other kind of crappy part is we still have to wear masks at the doctor. If Nate doesn't want to, they don't make him. Because of his autism, but we at least try. Anyway, got up bright and early this morning, got ready. It's 8 o'clock right now, and we're headed to the pediatrician. When it's over, I'll let you guys know how it goes, and then you can just spend the day with me. I've got a lot of stuff at home I need to do today. I'm hoping we can get the kids out and play. This is like our first full week of summer at home, and so we're trying to cross things off our summer bucket list and have lots of fun. So Nate went to the library yesterday and he picked up a bunch of books. So he got to choose a book to bring with us to the doctor. He chose Big Nate. What is it called, Nate? What's your book called? Welcome to My World. So that's the one he's going to bring. And hopefully it won't take long. Usually when we go to the doctor early in the morning, it's not bad at all. So we're going to get going and we'll see you guys when we get done. All right, you guys, so we are all done. That did not take very long at all. This kid is a rock star. He has been doing so good. When we have to do stuff like this, I can tell a big difference even in the last year. Taking him to the doctor, he let them do his blood pressure, which doesn't always happen, and sometimes he's too wiggly for them to actually get a reading, but he held still. He let them get it. He weighs like 73 pounds, which according to my Google calculator, he is like right at the 52 percentile for kids his weight, which is right on average. And that's about, it's so funny how kids like stick to that same growth curve when they were babies. You know, they get those percentiles. They tell you all the percentiles that they are. And Nate was always between the 50 and the 60th percentile for weight, like his whole entire life. And so he's right on his same growth curve. He's like 4'11". But she said she would take off one. She would take off an inch or two for his shoes. So, I mean, that's tall. And according to my Google, he's like 89th percentile for height, which is also very typical for Nate. He's always been on that very high around 90 percentile for height. So he's doing great. I love his doctor. He's so like chill. And that's exactly the type of personality Nate needs. He doesn't push like checking his ears if there's no reason to, or like really irritating him. He did listen to his heart, you know, checked his eyes and stuff like that. But it was very chill. We were in and out of there. They were very excited to hear about our Disney trip, and we were telling them about that as Nate's like representing. He's got all of his Disney swag on today. So anyway, we're headed home. That was very, very painless, and we don't have to go back till September. It's crazy. The next time we go back at school, we'll have already been in session for like a month. I know the summer's going to go by so fast because you think 3 months is a long time, but it feels like no time goes by, and then we're back at the doctor's office. So anyways, that was painless. So I'm going to go home. I only drank half a cup of coffee today and I need more. So let's go home. Thankfully, this appointment was like at the perfect time because David doesn't even go into work till 10 on Wednesdays. So we're still good. Like it's not even, I don't even think it's 9 o'clock yet. So we'll be able to get home and he can go to work. But they were really impressed with Nate and how he's doing. And the medicine dose we're on is a pretty low dose, and we're still holding strong on it. A few months ago, I wanted him to go up to a higher dose just to see if we got any extra benefits, because Nate has ADHD and autism, and it's hard to balance like treating the ADHD. Like it's hard to know, are we getting the optimal results, or is this like, he's never just going to be like a sit in a chair and do a schoolwork kind of kid. So I don't know if that makes sense, but it's hard to know, like, are we getting the full benefit of the medicine? So we went up to a higher dose a few months ago, and it just gave us a ton of side effects I didn't like. And so we're back at a lower dose for the last few months, and it's been working out fine. And so they were really happy to hear that, and no problems. So that's great. I was very nervous. I have a whole video I did on ADHD. I cried for months trying to make the decision on whether to put Nate on medicine or not. We finally got in with this amazing doctor in Georgia who looked at me and told me, look, we can try something, and if you don't like it, if you don't like the side effects, because that's what I was worried about. Like, I don't want to lose Nate. He is amazing, so I don't want to medicate him to where he's not, you know, I don't like the side effects. And so the doctor was like, we can always try it, and if you don't like it, we'll change it, we'll switch it, we'll go off of it. It's not like a permanent thing. And so that made me feel a lot better, and I like feel very empowered as his advocate to you know, advocate for him. And if I noticed, like, when we went up to the higher dose, I noticed that his appetite and his like thirst went way down, and it was kind of scaring me. So that, and I didn't really notice that much increased attention span either. It's just like a lot of side effects and not a lot of benefit. So when we went back down, I think it's been doing a lot better. Anyways, it's hot already. And this is actually a cooler week for us. We don't have any really high days, but I've been sweating. It's only like 70 degrees, but sitting in a car, it's getting hot. So we're going to head home, and I'll see you guys back, and you guys can spend the day with us. All right, you guys, so we're outside now. I just climbed on the trampoline. If I had a video of that, I about killed myself climbing on the trampoline and sweeping out all the branches, but they're mostly cleaned off. Mark and Lucy are jumping away. Nate came out here and jumped for a few minutes, and he was over it. Like I said, he's got a little bit of a cold. Did I tell you all that? And he's kind of coughing, so I told the doctor about it, and he's like, yeah, just kind of keep an eye on that. I wanted to show you a couple things around the yard. Yeah, that bird is back. We have a mama bird that's up here in our little gazebo, and we had like a week without rain, and she set up a nest. We have been knocking all the nests out of here because what just happened, I don't want to happen, where they become very territorial of our space. I am terrified of birds, and this bird will like fly at your head if you get next to her nest. But I don't want to disturb the nest now because there are eggs in it, and I'm not sure if the babies have hatched or what. Right before we left on our trip, they were just beautiful robin's egg blue eggs, so I guess it's a robin. But she is very protective. Every time I try to come in this gazebo to water all of my flowers that are looking a little sad. This one actually did really good. I think this one doesn't need that much water, and so the week without me watering it, it's really thrived. This one's done okay. That one right there is not doing well. Not doing well at all. My herbs are doing great. I just came out here and trimmed a bunch of them off because it was getting a little bulky. I need to trim the rosemary because it's getting really bushy too. Lucy's almost fell. Lucy's flowers aren't doing so good. The week without watering them has not been kind. We're going to see if they'll come back. We'll see. But I really wanted to show you our strawberry plant. Do you want to get down? No, he doesn't. Okay, hold on. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, the leaves don't look that great, but
the strawberries,
we're getting little tiny baby strawberries, like a bunch of them. So
we were very scared because they weren't blooming when we.
Yeah, it took them a while to bloom.
But when we bought one of them, there were strawberries already on them.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure. Some of the leaves look kind of yellow, I think. And then it looks like the birds or whatever have been getting to them. But we'll just see how it goes. But there's a lot of strawberries that are growing. So
yeah, you need to water a plant some.
I wanted to get you guys a close-up. I watered them last night, but I want to get you guys a close-up of the nest. But I think she's in it, and she's going to peck our heads. I'm really worried that she is. She's a little tiny bird. The nest is, I don't know if you can see it from this angle. Let her pet Daddy. Can you tell? Ah, there she comes. She's protected. What are they?
I can't see. I just put the camera over.
Okay, we're gonna watch. I'm gonna probably put the footage in there because I think they have hatched, but the video was so blurry because David couldn't see what he was getting, so it didn't focus. But they're not blue eggs anymore. It looks like little tan blobs. So I guess they're hatched.
Why is the mama bird?
But she's scary. Well, the mama bird doesn't want anything to happen to her babies. I will say she has been really protective the last few days. When it was just eggs, we would come out here all the time and she would kind of just fly away. But since the babies, I think, have hatched, she is super protective and she will zoom down and fly right at you if you go in there. I'm really looking forward to the babies flying away. How long does that take so that we can enjoy our gazebo? What do you want to get?
Bowling T-ball.
Well, we will get that, but that's a whole sprinkler situation that we're not going to do right now. We have lots of fun stuff for the summer. Oh, your nose is running too.
Want to get down?
Everybody's got a cold. You ready to get down? Okay, I get you down. Say hi, everyone.
Want to swing, Mark?
Say hi.
Hey, let's watch how cute this swing
Oh,
is.
gosh.
Let's go swing. Come on.
We're going to enjoy playing out here a little while. And Nate doesn't want to, so I'm going to keep going in there and watching him too. But all the doors are locked, so he's just playing on his computer. Hold on. They want you to watch this. It's going to be so exciting. Y'all ready to see? Yay, sissy. Mark, do you want to go up here and play with your cars? If I can get another view of the nest, I will show you guys, but I don't play around with birds. They scare me.
See them?
I don't know. I can't tell. All right, baby bird alert. I just was very brave and climbed up there and got a video.
To tell you there was no bird.
Lucy was making sure that there was you did make some noise to distract the mama bird. It's such a dark area, it's really hard to see.
There's a baby bird.
But we can barely see at least one little fuzzy baby bird. So we're gonna try not to disrupt the mama too much. We don't want to make her upset.
Eggs in there.
Well, it was eggs, and then they hatched, I guess. When we left for Disney World, there was 3 eggs. So I don't know if there's 3 babies or if not all of them hatch. Sometimes that happens. Anyway, exciting times, y'all.
Exciting times. We're going to not go up there because we don't want...
Well, I mean, we could sit up there. But we're not going to mess around with the nest. So no. I think she's gone now. We've kind of scared her off. So also, our hummingbird feeders, I believe they're empty.
I was making sure there was no bird in the nest. Maybe we should...
I am like really afraid. Every time I walk by here, she's going to zoom past me. Oh, a bunch of ants have died in the hummingbird nest or hummingbird feeder. Yeah, it's still full. I guess we haven't had any hummingbirds.
Oh my God, there's a mama bird right there.
Yeah, the mama bird's in that tree and she keeps making a noise like
and somehow driving my mom's face.
Okay, we'll check in with you guys in a little bit. I've been doing some work in my office while the kids have been playing, and now it's time for lunch. I already fed Mark because he was starting to get hungry while I was making all this. So, yeah, so, sorry, my phone's going off. So he's having some muffins like Lucy with some yogurt. We're doing kind of like a snacky lunch because we're going to have a big dinner tonight. I'm making Mexican, which everybody loves. So, they're having and they've had a lot of snacks this morning. So we're going to have like kind of a snacky lunch. So Nate has some French toast sticks, strawberries, and some vanilla yogurt. He's got a milk to go with that. This is Lucy. She's got a Danimal smoothie. She's got some chocolate chip mini muffins, some carrots, and a big bowl of fruit. Doesn't that look so good? That looks so good to me. This watermelon that we got was so good. So she's got watermelon, blueberries, and grapes. And if she wants a milk, I'll get her that. But I think she's been sipping on a water, so she probably still has some. This is what my kiddos are having for lunch today. All right, you guys, I just laid little man down for his nap. He was not very happy about it. He is so snotty. Him and Nate both have got some cold and they feel okay. Like they've been playing, eating all the things, but their just nose is running like crazy. So I'm hoping he can rest. I just filmed a video and I already got my video for tomorrow edited. So I am on top of it today. It doesn't always happen. Like getting in the groove of working from home when the kids are home from school is a challenge. Like it is, because normally I do my work when Mark naps or when, something like that. Well, when Mark naps now, I still have 2 other kids home. So we've started implementing quiet time, which isn't very quiet around here. we try to have a little bit more of a quiet time where they like do something on their own in their rooms, although Nate's in here in the kitchen blaring something very loud, but just to have some time where I can get some work done, but it is very hard. So I got the video edited for tomorrow. I think I'm just going to stop. I have another one I could edit, but I need a mental break. I have not stopped all day between laundry and food cooking for people and playing outside and all the things. I'm tired, and I got up really early this morning. Nate was up at like 5 a.m. So I think I'm going to make myself a latte here soon. And I'm very excited because I bought this white chocolate powder. So I'm going to make I wish I had the raspberry sauce because I really want to make a white chocolate raspberry latte, but it's not here yet. I think it's supposed to get here tomorrow. So I may just do a white chocolate with what flavor would be good? Because I feel like I need a little bit of syrup in it. Otherwise, the white chocolate might not be sweet enough. It may be fine to just do no syrup and just do the white chocolate powder. I'm gonna have to experiment with the powder. I don't know how sweet it is, but I'm gonna make myself a little latte. I have not eaten all day. I'm still doing intermittent fasting and loving it. And I've just been drinking some water. So here in a minute, I'm gonna go ahead and make a latte. And then I'm gonna be making an early dinner. Tonight's church, which David and Lucy will be going to tonight. And so I'm going to make tacos, or actually what we're going to do is quesadillas. It just sounds really good to me, like beef and cheese quesadillas. And I even have the Taco Bell sauce to put in there to make that. I've made it homemade before, the sauce, but I just got a little help from the store this time and just bought it. And then I think I'm going to make some Spanish rice to go with it. The one I made last time that was so good in the Instant Pot. I think I'm going to do that. Everybody will eat that, or at least parts of that dinner. And so I'm going to plan on having that ready at like 4:30 tonight so we can eat and I can get all that cleaned up before they have to get ready for church. So that's my plan. I'm going to go get myself a latte and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, you guys. So I just made my white chocolate latte. I did not put any extra syrups. I'm going to taste it and see, but it looks so pretty. I haven't gotten into like doing the designs and stuff, but I am going to have to buy a bigger one because this like got so full that it kind of squirted out all over me. Thankfully it wasn't too hot when I did it. But anyway, I'm going to have to get a bigger one, but this looks so good. Let me try it real quick. Okay, I think I'm going to have to sweeten it, but I do want to taste it before I put any sweetener in it because the white chocolate powder is sweetened. It's very close to the sweetness I like. Yeah, I'm not going to put anything in it. It's actually really good. When I get the raspberry syrup, though, I'm just going to put it over the top. This is delicious. I can't get over how amazing it is to be able to make lattes at home. This actually tastes just as good as a coffee shop. I'm not even saying that. I am still going to make that video for y'all. They wanted me to kind of play around with it for a few weeks before I make it. But I'm getting it down, and it is so good. So yummy. Look at that. Probably doesn't look as good on camera, but delish. The white chocolate powder I got, if you missed the other day, I got it on Amazon, and it's delicious. Highly recommend. All right, you guys. Oh man, I am like sweating. My face is all red. I've been working myself. I've got dinner cooked and cleaned up from. Let me show you a little clip of what we have for dinner. So I made quesadillas with taco meat and some black beans in there and Taco Bell taco sauce, like chipotle sauce and cheese. And then those are the quesadillas. I made some Spanish rice to go on the side. And we had a little bit of sour cream to dip the quesadillas in. It was so good. And then I had to clean up all of that. Does anyone feel like cleaning up after dinner takes longer than cooking and eating dinner? Oh, I hate that part. But anyway, I got the kitchen clean. David came home for about an hour, bathed the kids, ate dinner. Well, he bathed the boys and ate dinner. And then him and Lucy just left to go to church. I am exhausted. I did sit down for about an hour this afternoon and read a little bit of my book. I am slacking off on my reading. I've been trying to finish this book, and it's one of my favorite authors. This a Kay Scarpetta book by Patricia Cornwell. Patricia Cornwell's books are one of my favorites. This is the one she just came out with in 2021, I think. It's called Autopsy, I think. And maybe it'll pick up, but I'm like halfway through and it's like dragging so hard. Like we still don't really know what's going on. And then we're halfway through. Like, I don't know. So I'm struggling through, like anytime I try to read this book, I go to sleep. I probably should just stop reading it, but now I feel like I'm this far in and I need to finish it. So, I don't know why I feel like that. Like if you don't like a book, you should just stop. Like it's not worth it, like to not enjoy it, but it's not bad. It's just really slow. So I might try to stick with it and just hope it gets a little bit better, but so far it's not. So I've been struggling on reading, but I did sit down and read for about an hour. And then Mark is very loud in there. He is very wound up. He took a very good nap. And so he is wired for sound. Anyway, I'm going to go get a shower. Nate's having some quiet time, just chilling, reading in his room. That library system, if you saw yesterday's vlog, we made Nate a little library system in his room. It's been working so well. Knock on wood. Because the books all over the floor was a really big issue, and we were like stepping on books all the time and they were getting ruined. So anyway, we're supposed to get some bad weather, but right now it looks really sunny out. It's like that kind of sunny though, like right before it rains. I feel like I can see some clouds in the distance. So hopefully it's not too bad. But anyway, I'm going to go and get a shower and get in some pajamas and just relax as best I can. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. We had such a great day, really busy day. Tomorrow should be a little less chaotic. So if you like the vlog, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow.